stars, and that's who we are. We are voices. There's nothing to fear. Explode in your rear. Feel our voices.
Oi,
Welcome to Scanners, the podcast. This is Voice of the Republic. We're back for another week, and this is Ed.
This is Michael.
And this is Carl.
All right, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm feeling lost because I was waiting for like and this is Trace.
Oh,
Trace
that was
Blue.
Adam show.
Oh, he's gone from the podcast, but not forgotten.
Yeah.
He's out. Can you cue the music for Phil Collins? You'll be in my.
You'll be in my fart.
You'll be in my fart.
What was it? That one band where they replaced like words? Was it fart or dick? Oh, it was dick. Where it's like private dicks.
That's right.
You. And like they just like randomly change words to dick like all the time. Oh, the band is great.
Yeah, they had some preposterous dick-related name, and
I think it was called My Dick. I think it was actually the name of the band.
know, I think you're right, and I listened to every track, and you know it's funny. I thought they would just pull down karaoke tracks and record their vocals over them. I'm pretty sure they painstakingly did the instrumentation on all those hit songs, and then changed all the words to dick-related everything.
And it's not even like Weird Al, like where they're trying to make a parody song and they're trying to make it work. No. They're just like randomly just switch out words with dick for no good reason.
That's kind of the beauty of it, is that it's perfect to stick dick anywhere.
That's just
nice.
But at least that's been my experience.
Well, it's funny, like my 20s. Let's go back. But we used to do that. We'd like go to bars, have a couple drinks, and sometimes it was balls, sometimes it was poop, sometimes it was dick. But you know, usually we'd be talking, and someone would, you know, put on an Eagles song. Which, while I like the Eagles, my other friend Laura had no tolerance. So you know, it's Desperado Balls or whatever, and it would just, you know. Oh my God! You know, take my penis, take my penis, whatever. It would just go downhill, and that was the whole night. The rest of the night was just singing balls and cock.
And I'll tell you what, that's hilarious. Because I'd be that guy because I don't like the Eagles either, especially at Hotel California.
Oh yeah, Hotel California of all of them is the one. There's like about a handful of songs I can't listen to, and I won't listen to. It's that one is one, and I'll Stop the World and Melt with You is another. Tainted Love is another one. God, there are a few. Take These Broken Wings and Learn to Fly Again.
Oh,
Learn to Live So Free. I can't even. I won't. If I'm walking down a street and there's a house and I can hear it playing, I'll walk the other direction and get away from that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I burned down the house. I blocked the doors and I light the motherfucker on fire.
right. This is your doing. This is your fault.
That is just those songs, man. I don't know if it was an overplaying of them or what, but they're just the worst.
But you know, it wouldn't be so bad about like Hotel California. Like all those songs, yeah, they're overplayed. But Hotel California is like what, 56 minutes long? It's like
That's the worst part.
Just so goddamn long, and it just never ends.
Yeah, I agree. It's mostly overkill, I think. And I'm on board with all of y'all. And I've talked about it. They were like, you know, you like karaoke, you should be a host. I'm like, nobody want me as a host, and I wouldn't want to do it because I can't stand overkill. And if I had to make a karaoke playlist, I would set it up like, you know, Dueling Pianos, where there would be a VIP selection And if you really wanted to hear those songs, if you had to do Hotel California, it's going to cost you $50.
Right.
And you can yell at me, and you can key my car, and you can threaten to kill me. I'm still never going to play that shit for you tonight. You're not getting Piano Man unless you pay for it. That's
Unless
just,
you blow me in the bathroom.
or someone's got to blow me. I mean, like, that's, it's pay to play. Ask gas or grass.
Yeah.
You know? Nobody rides for free.
It's like, dude, seriously, I remember you did a karaoke thing at a really fancy little wine bar here in Orlando a long time ago, and it was such a phenomenal time. But there, towards the end of the evening, some woman, I don't think any of us knew who she was, decided to get up and do Stairway to Heaven.
No, we chose not to know who she was.
And it's like, I'm a Led Zeppelin guy, but like some strange woman singing Stairway to Heaven was such an anticlimactic. It basically just took, dirty water and just basically just dropped it in the room, and everybody was like, ugh, yuck, let's go home.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about karaoke, and like not a lot of people realize this, but there's some songs that you think are going to be epic, and then you get into them, and then you realize this is a whole bunch of nonsense, and it's really long. Like Stairway to Heaven is one of those songs because it has like 4 different movements, and it's super long, and like and it has some kind of boring parts. Like unless you're listening to Led Zeppelin play it, you don't want to hear it.
Right.
Well,
And then like Queen's Under Pressure. Like I was with a bunch of friends and we like, dude, let's do Under Pressure, and then we just realized it's like 15 minutes of no,
it's not that bad.
Well, but then it's like the vocal parts aren't that. It's like pressure. It's just like Bowie and then like Mercury just going back and forth, doing just fuck all.
Vocal noodling, especially Freddie Mercury. Like if you were to write the lyrics for Freddie's parts, most of them it's scat. He's doing like scat.
Yeah, it's not exactly catchy.
Right. And that one like. And there's just like a few songs you're like, dude, that'd be epic. And then you get into it, and you're like, no, this fucking sucks. I was wrong. It's like a great song to listen to on the radio or listen to the band play. But when you have when you have a group of people just sitting around waiting, like, when do I get to sing the next song? You're just like, I'm sorry, there's still like 5 more minutes of it's like I'm sorry, I didn't realize Freddie Mercury did this. I'm very sorry. The other one, Message in a Bottle by the Police.
I was just gonna bring up the Police. What a disappointment as a singer to love the Police as much as I do, and to be faced with idiotic lyrics. It works when you listen, not when you sing it.
Well, and then Message in a Bottle is like 5 minutes long. It's 3 minutes of song, and then just 2 minutes of him going, message in a bottle, yeah. Message in a bottle.
That's not even close to the torture of singing da do 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 da 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 da.
Yeah.
He was a pop genius, but he realized that all you need is that hook, very little lyrics, and just shit that people can sing along with in a bar or a club, and then you get yeah, yeah, oh, oh, and, ooh.
Yeah. Well, anything with a long guitar solo too is impossible, because you don't want to be the person standing up there,
right?
Just dancing around like
dancing around like awkward. Yeah, there's no band to interact with, and I'll never forget. I think it was your going away party with Nathan Wiedemer, and I was so happy and stoked and surprised that he got up to do karaoke, because I didn't expect him to do it, and he went up and he ruled it. But he's the first person to effectively like rock through a good long guitar solo. I can't remember what song it was, but I remember he was up there doing air guitar, and just looking at him do it, I was like, oh my god, he's going all the way. He did it. It was awesome, man. He went every bit of it.
If you don't have the charisma or some kind of stand-up routine to pull it off, you're just left out there with your dick in your hand, even if you're a girl.
Yeah.
Another guilty song is let's see, L.A. Woman. Oh no, Light My Fire. L.A. Woman's pretty bad. Light My Fire is worse. Light My Fire has like 2 lines and a whole lot of organ and a whole lot of guitar noodling, and you go up there thinking you're going to be the sexy rock god, but you are just a jackass holding a beer, looking at everyone, ignoring you.
And that's when you realize, like, oh, so this is how Jim Morrison could be passed out for half a show when the Doors played.
Right.
Yeah. No, he was buzzed when it started. He was sober when it was over.
Yeah, it's like he'd pass out in the middle and wake up like I'm cool. Like after the organ solo, which was
That's
like
why
half the show.
they need those high notes. He's like dozing. He's like dee 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 dee. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Okay.
back.
I'm back.
You know, and the worst part is though, it's usually since you're singing karaoke, it's like a knockoff, so it's like usually like MIDI or synthesized. So it's like it's not even like a good like guitar solo. It's like me like it's like a keyboard synthesizer's guitar sound for the. And you're just like, oh, this is so awful.
Yeah, that is. I mean, most places are better now. If you go to like the Korean Bach style here, especially in Chicago, it's mostly going to be MIDI. But most of the companies have really high quality stuff.
Yeah.
But, oh my God! If you think you just picked Judas Priest, you know, you got some kind of Motley Crue. You're gonna rock Looks That Kill, and you know it's like and it sounds like some Tecmo Bowl type video game.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, I'm just gonna pass. Can I pass? I'm just gonna go.
I instantly regret this decision.
Yeah. The sound behind you is never backing you up, really. Ugh,
You
God.
have to.
I don't know. I think our performance of True Colors you and I did.
True Colors. I need to track down the video.
Yeah, I think we went blue.
It wasn't blue, but it was very affectionate.
Yeah.
Like you didn't go to like all fours, and I wasn't behind you, but there's a lot of touching.
I thought I had your ankles over at your ears though at one point.
I'm not saying you didn't, because at one point in the night, Mike came up to me and he's like, "Come on, man, it's your last night. We gotta do shots." I'm like, "Ugh, I don't do shots." I'm like, "You don't do shots." He's like, "No, I know. Come on." I'm like, "All right. What is this?" He's like, "Tequila." I'm like, "Ugh, I hate tequila." He's like, "I hate tequila too. Fuck it, let's go." I'm like,
That's why we're buddies.
yeah. He's like, "I hate it too. Let's go." We did it. All right, high five. I'm like, oh, terrible mistake. I was fine to the end of the night, and then I stepped out to call this girl I was seeing long distance, and like everybody's leaving, and just that's when I got drunk. I was fine all night, but that tequila finally hit at like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, "Hi, this is my party," just a disaster.
Ooh, not to change the subject, but this comes to mind. One of the problems with living in Florida is that at night in the summer, it'll be heavy and sultry and moist, and it'll be 90 degrees. And like you can go to Vegas and you step out and it'll be 100 degrees at night, but it'll be really dry, so it won't really affect you. But that heavy, wet thing it's a beast. And you can be in a nice, cool bar, drinking and feeling, okay, I've had too much. I'm going to the car. But I'm cool. I'm together. As soon as you inhale that hot, wet air, suddenly you want to vomit back up. That's where you're suddenly taking off your I can't breathe. Oh, God.
I'm wearing too much clothing.
Yeah, your drunk goes to like 1,000. It's terrible. Yeah, and that night was pretty rough for me too, bro.
I had a feeling.
That's great. Well, my general rule for karaoke though is ABBA or Bee Gees. Like those are my go-to because you can pick anything out of the ABBA or Bee Gees catalog, and it's going to be 3 minutes long.
Right.
They write radio songs, and it's going to have great vocal parts. And it's usually going to have harmony because people, even if they don't have the microphone, love to sing harmony and sing along with you. So like you pick one of those like those two groups, any song from their catalog, especially when there's alcohol involved, people are going to love you.
Right. I'm with you on that.
So that's my advice to all the listeners. If you pick an ABBA or Bee Gees song, you're gold.
Yes, agreed. Well, cool. Looks like our time is up.
Yeah, you're going to pay extra if you want any more.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just go to www.vorradio.com, click on More Show, and it'll be sent directly to your door.
And a little slot will pop up, and you just put more quarters in, and then the screen comes back up, and then we take our clothes off.
That's right. This will all happen courtesy of Amazon.ca. All right, so cool. Karaoke talk was fun, and we'll be back tomorrow with more of this kind of content.
It's a Bantha session, baby.
Bantha session. All right. So yes, if you like what you heard, yeah, check it out. Check out our other shows. Check out Trace Billou live. Last week live.
Hell of a show. Amazing fella.
Yeah. Really cool guy. Great insight to history of VOR, the making of, all that stuff. It was fantastic. But yeah, if you like it, let us know. Drop us a line at the Republicom. That's our voicemail service, and that would be 407-409-8749. 2-minute limit. Charges may apply. And we also have a regular old email for you people that don't like the sound of your voice. That's fine. And that is voiceofrep@gmail.com.
And you can also send an MP3 to that email too. I previously said WAV files, but apparently WAV files don't play well with Macintosh. So if you can, try and make it an MP3. We can work around WAV, but
whatever. That's offline talk.
Yeah.
They usually work. We had a technical issue tonight. Cool. All right. So until tomorrow, may the force
be with
that ass.